For a really long time, I wanted to do a show about American folklore and urban legends, kind of a subject that, even back to elementary school, I've been, kind of obsessed with. As a matter of fact, my very, very first TV pitch when I first started in town, when I was 23, 24, was an urban legend show. And I kept trying different versions of it and kept getting smacked down. I tried to do it as an anthology, and then I had this idea of like a bunch of reporters in a van, like Scooby-Doo style. All these sort of terrible ideas, and then I was, working with Warner Brothers and had just come off of Tarzan, and and they said, what show would you want to do? And I said, well, an urban legend show. And they said, well, what's the concept? And I had this really long, elaborate storyline that I'd spent weeks and weeks on about a reporter. And it was almost exactly Night Stalker, which is hilarious. And they kind of looked at me and they were like, nah. They're like, any other, what else? And I said, well, because I literally scribbled it in my notebook the day before, which was, I said, well, it could be like Route 66, like two guys on a road trip. And they're like, we love that, do that. And so it just kind of came out of nowhere and just sort of developed from there. And it turned out to be just the right, the right way into this show, because they can just drive it, the boys can just drive in and out of a different horror movie every week.